Greetings, you fellow nostalgia hunters, and welcome back to Terratech after a very long time with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to the start of a brand new series. Now, I was waiting a long time until there was enough updates in the game for us to do something completely new, some unique stuff, and honestly just have a really good time exploring all the new updates, and I think finally that time has come, because as you can see here in this little test area, which I just threw together over the last 5 minutes, we can now build true bases. All of this was just placed by me. There's a lot more block types to use than the ones I've just used over here, and there's a lot of potential. In addition to this, there is a brand new biome now, and Geocorp finally can take to the skies with its own flying blocks, and there are loads of other things I simply haven't covered over the last couple of months. So with all that out of the way, let's just get straight into a brand new game, find the new biome, and start building our perfect fortress, or at very least, doing the base foundational stuff today. It's not going to be as long a series as some of our previous series, but I am really looking forward to our final fortress with all of its defenses intact, perhaps some kind of geothermal generator, and lots of armor. It's going to be very fun. At least for me. That's the important thing here. Hey everyone, Future Lathrix here, just saying very quickly that this video ended up being one of those weird videos which would have normally been 3 or 4 videos, but instead I squished it all together, kept all the important bits, because a lot of the things I have seen before, but normally this would be multiple episodes worth. So it's going to be a little bit more jumpy than usual, and more permanent text will be built in future episodes. That being said, we still get a lot of stuff done, and we find out some weird things with the new biome, which I absolutely adore. So, I really do hope you enjoy the video, and of course, likes and comments help out a lot when it comes to these more high-intensity episodes. High-intensity is a weird way to describe it, but that's what I just did. A brand new world, skipping the tutorial, we're gonna just do all the basic missions and get them out the way, and then hunt for our brand new biome. Which I think is like a wasteland or something similar to that, with bits of scrap all over the place. Honestly, sounds like where I grew up. Helped out Crafty Mike. Solved the turret problem. Added a shield bubble and found out that the trading stations now give us energy. I like this change. And we've even fed Pete. So with that, we should get the Geocorp license, I think. Good morning, traders. And here's your reward, we get the license, and hopefully a load of goodies, because, yeah, I'd like some better wheels, honestly. Geocorp may be slow, but at least easy to build with. So much so, even I can use it. Lovely. Now I've unlocked the wheels. Meta Agent Pow. Maybe I should have upgraded my tech a little bit before moving here. He's hoping we can outrange it a bit, so it does have lasers. Come on, take out the charger. Agent Pow is depending on us. Wait, does that not count as being taken out? Well, it's not charging it anymore. You know what? I'm going to risk it. Well, the problem here is we're going to be attacked by this tower on the way. We are just a jumble of parts at the moment. Can my guns please fire at the right thing? Oh, no. Well, could have gone smoother. Oh no, I do have to fully destroy them. On the upside though, loads of parts. Well, we are hitting it. There we go. Just watching my battery, being very careful here. Oh, we okay? Can we move in now? I'd like to destroy as little as possible. Guess I have to destroy the base of this thing? That's going to detonate though, isn't it? No, it won't? He's wishing I had a drill. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot. There are color schemes in this game. Ooh. Nice. We got loads of stuff from this. Okay, getting a lot of the Geocorp stuff. I'm basically waiting until I have the black hole and until I have flight, that's when we're going to start playing for real. Because then, I can move around nice and easily, we can start setting up our base, a more permanent locale, and start doing some of the new stuff. Also, looking for the new biome. Oh, good. We also have a glowing lemon. Criteria 1 of 2 met, we have the SCU we just found in a crate. Which we totally didn't kill anyone for. Do you get to keep the base? So there's the base, and this is one of the defenders, the mini sniper. Probably should build an actual combat vehicle outside this little explorer, but the explorers are so nice to use. It's all clean and easy. Kind of looks like they're attacking their own base, which is interesting. Is that just called toy? Well, there we go. Oh, we do get the base. Whoa, how many items have we just got? Wow. Oh, it's a storage blob. And some new wheels. Note to self, always do these missions. That's a lot of stuff we just got grabbed. Got grabbed? Yes. Helped out Mike again. And got another base. I mean, I shouldn't be shocked, but the Geocorp stuff is huge. It's bigger than this whole craft. Weird voice break then. Craft. Okay, that's just insane. Okay, so we have one wing and a little tail wing. We can make a plane that goes in circles. One more of the novice harvesters done, and another wing! Oh, and also completed another mission. Can I make a really weird plane at this point? I think I probably can, but it's going to be massive. This will be a very weird first flying craft. Hello, Twitter. I always knew it'd be a battle between us. By the way, feel free to follow me at @Lathrix on Twitter. I post funny pet pictures often. And we get nothing of interest to me. Though on the episode we do get this entire thing, which is pretty nice. Lovely. But seriously, I do post a lot of pet pictures. I have a lot of pets. I've probably skipped like 30 missions at this point in the video, so what I think I need to do is make sure to cover in detail any of them I've not really seen before, just have a weird outcome. So far it's all been pretty standard, outside of the rewards for Geocorp, which have just been insane. Can I put this jet engine on this craft? Because that would be really fast. The problem is... Oh my god, that is so much bigger than I expected. Oop! Yep! Is that faster even if I just... move it slow? No, nope, nope. Okay, never mind. It was a good idea somewhere. Races just aren't exciting when you're using Geocorp wheels. Don't blink! You might miss this exciting action! This is so stupid. Thankfully though, first mission, very easy, and that will give us the Venture license. The first flying craft will still be Geocorp though, don't worry, because we're going to get some Venture flying stuff soon, hopefully. But we're definitely going with Geocorp first. What I really need, though, is the Hawkeye license, because that has all of the shiny things I want. 1 and 0. Yep, I totally just defended that tech. 100%. So the thing is, if I destroyed these two easy enemies, what would happen is reinforcements would spawn in, which could potentially be a lot scarier. So I just sacrificed the tech I was meant to defend. Ooh, and this is why, because this is not a combat vehicle. Another propeller and another right wing. You know, I might have enough stuff now to just about cobble together a really asymmetrical, weird flying craft. Flying tech. I need to start calling it tech. So let's do that. Okay, let's try and make our very first flying craft. Please note, though, I am missing a lot of the different things I want to use here. So, on the upside, we do have this cab, which is fascinating. There's been loads of new cabs added since the last time I played. Just absolutely loads. Bear in mind, anytime I say new, I simply mean since the last time I played, which was a few years ago, I think, at this point. So, lots of things are new to me that might not be new to other people. Currently, we have a stick. So we do have the tail wings, but not enough to put on the top there, and our propulsion is going to be way too low. So what I'm going to do is going to look really silly. Bear that in mind. What I'm going to do is have the wings there, and then I'm going to add more of them. Because this is how planes look in my world. And that's where we are right now. We are in Lath's world. You probably don't want to be there, but you are. Sure. Oh god, that looks terrible. On the upside we can have two tail. You know, it looks like someone who's seen a plane once and has tried to draw it from memory. That's what I've made. Or like an AI's attempt, which didn't quite get the brief correct. I appreciate that that is my aesthetic. You know what? I'm going to add huge wheels to the front so it looks like it's wearing trousers. God, it does look like it's wearing trousers. Excellent. That is perfect. A couple of wheels at the back. If this works first try, I am going to be shocked. I mean, it should get up in the air. Okay, well, it's pitching up. Oh, yeah, it's pitching up horribly. There's many reasons for that. You know what, though? Outside of that, this isn't horrendous. That was an interesting movement. But outside of that, yeah, that's alright. That'll do. That'll do for our temporary vehicle. It's not exactly the most stable thing, and if you try and do certain movements, it does just jiggle rather than actually move. But sure. So we can use this to grab ourselves some missions, and we can look for the new biome. That's the next thing. Okay, how do I land? Maybe I should have figured that out earlier. Ooh. If I'm very careful. Perfect. You can admit it. I just dazzled you all. Hello! Okay, this is the new biome, and isn't it just vile? I love it. Okay, so what do we have here then? We have these little electrical lumps, little electrical nodes for a start. Okay, let's save this thing. Fun. And let's go back to our previous thing. There we are. So what exactly are you? Scrap pile. The scrap pile of a destroyed structure, it breaks apart only when hit with the Better Future cyber disk laser? That is very specific. Then there's just lumps of rocks, some lovely dead trees. The lovely fresh air of pollution. And is that actually geothermal vents? Oh, that is lovely. Look at all those close together. That is so much power. Okay, everyone make a note of those coordinates. 2694 by minus 11,660. Now, thankfully, this is in a video, so I can always look back at it. But still, this is perfect. I mean, this is perfect. It's not much to look at around here, so maybe I'll keep looking for a bit. But I mean, this is going to be hard to beat, right? Look at how many vents there are. Do I even have the ability to use those yet? No, I do not. Well, when I do, they'll be fantastic. Okay, let's keep on looking though. This is our first taste of the new biome. Really, really messy. So I'm just going to keep on going south, which is this way. Yeah, I added the little gyroscope here, and honestly, it's just making things worse. Helped out Crafty Mike again, and now we're an oil baron. So that's nice. We really should figure out a way to make money. I feel like becoming an oil baron is a really good way of that. Six rubber jelly, 7 plumbite ore, and now I'm making some basic wheels. 2 wheels made, and we get to keep things. I'm now remembering why I never use this catapult. It's so fun, but it's just so difficult to aim! Oh, that was not great. Can I just destroy this Guardian so at least I can complete the mission? I'm going to lose this base regardless of all the fighting going on. It's like, if the catapult hits, it's fantastic, but aiming this thing is a nightmare. Since it doesn't really go after what you're aiming at, it's just directly forwards. Ooh, a booster. Cool. Got some really cool stuff there. Don't know what that is on the floor. Ooh. Are we okay? Everyone alright? It's an explosive bolt, apparently. Yeah. Bit of collateral damage there. I'll buff right out, don't worry. I need different weapons. We're here with the Almighty Cube, and here is our glorious leader, our glorious cultly best friend. All we need to do is fight the Almighty Cube. That's why I've put almost every single gun I have onto this. It's just a tower of guns, really. But you know, it works. Challenge the Almighty Cube. Go on, then. I've been here for like 3 minutes. Can I please start shooting the thing? Yes, I do indeed want you to try. Fine, go ahead. It's not like your measly tech will be able to put a blemish on the Almighty Cube's... I'm going to guess it said armor. Hopefully this will be enough. Oh, there we go. There goes the shields. If we can just call this thing out. There we go. You're welcome. I mean, it was just a block. Even I can build a block. Oh yeah, forgot we have to fight our way out at the end. Probably should have added some shields to this. Ah, well, it's only a temporary tech anyway. There we go, rank 3, which I think will give us the steam engines. They're not called steam engines, are they? I forgot what it's called, but lovely green energy. I think. It is this level, right? Because that's kind of what I want to end this episode with. So we can at very least harvest from our new home. Need to take out 100 trees, so I quickly slap this thing together. We have tracks, we have saws, we have a seething hatred for all things nature. I think it's something to do with childhood trauma, honestly, I'm not quite sure. The trauma is very, very deeply seated. Either way though, we're now complete. And hopefully this gives us the ability to use steam. Whoa, that's even bigger. Well, got a lot of stuff there. Oh, including one of the much larger gyroscopes. I do like that a lot. We're getting a lot of the Geocorp stuff this time around. What else do we get? Oh yeah, this new mass-changing block. It's really weird. A mortar, which is always good, but still not quite what I want, though. Yeah, I've got the furnace generator, but I don't really care about that. The next step is a full 200 rocks. Now, thankfully, we do have the thresher, and using these tracks means control is nice and easy. But still, this is going to take a minute. Kind of wish I had some of the mobile refineries and everything else, because we could be making a lot of money here, but I'm not waiting, because I'm just getting this mission done. So I'm just throwing all the resources on the ground. We're doing it for the sheer love of destroying the natural beauty of the area. The allure of money was a little bit too much. And yes, it does look like this cannon is shooting my own cab in the face. Oh, it's actually broke the animation because of it. Excellent. We're just devouring the resources then. These are my rocks! Come here, you bugger. This is the silliest fight I've had in a while. There we go. Lovely. I kind of want to just let him go. I mean, that's bravery right there. Of course, bravery and stupidity can sometimes be very similar. Boop. Okay, so I won't let him go. I claim that kill. It was all me. This is going to sound really stupid, but I had no idea that these miners counted as mining. And I know it sounds really stupid, but I always thought for these missions you had to be the one to destroy the block which created the resource. No. So for the carbide, I've just got these two working away, and that should probably get me all 50 by the time they're done. And a nice chunk of profit as well. I can't believe the steam generator is going to be the next rank. It really seems to be the case at the moment. Another mission done, and still no steam power. The upside, even more jet engines and our very first hover pad. We have gone really into Geocorp this time. Harvested oil, get a reward. Yeah, now we're just getting repeats of what we've had before, sadly. Wow, one of the rewards is literally a lump of the stuff I just harvested. Well, yeah, turns out we need at least one more level in for the steam, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. We have almost all the basics. Maybe we can get the Hawkeye license or something else before the end. And that marks 200. That took so much longer than I thought it would. Whoa. Well, that's certainly a way to end it. And I am completely stuck. There we go. Well, I'm glad I installed some mortars. Thankfully, this thing seems to be less stable than my mental state. Yeah, Mom. Go down already. Eventually. There we go. Oh, we got the Geothermal Generator. When did we get that? You know, if I got that earlier, whoops-a-daisy. But that's exactly what I wanted to see. So with that, we need to go back to our base camp then and figure out how we're going to set stuff up. We have the very basics to get to work. So next episode is going to be all about making the more permanent vehicles. Because as you can tell, I've been building weird lumps at the moment. This one is even just called Lump. Geocorp seems determined to make us rich, and I am very happy to play along. So we definitely need more than just a single geothermal generator. So what we're going to do is we're going to comply with their missions. Currently, we need to refine 300 of the resources. So I've came here to one of the pillar biomes because honestly, it's just made of money. These green chunks and these orange chunks are both worth so much. So I'm just going to collect everything I can see. I can't remember how much the blue's worth, so we might as well collect those as well. Perhaps they'll be the most expensive. I honestly cannot remember. It's been so long. I'm amazed how much I forgot, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so these are the greens and the oranges. As you can see, worth an absolute load. I'm just waiting for a single blue to go through, and let's see if that's worth farming. And the blue will be in a second. Okay, so 225 for the oranges. And 240 for the light blue. Got it. I'll never call them by their name, only their colours, because I have trouble remembering colours sometimes. So names, no. One more Geocorp mission complete. How many will we do today? I don't know. It's been many hours at this point. But I am having fun just destroying this world. Ooh, chunky block. Some thrusters there. Another one of the... Oh no, one of the rotating anchors. I thought it was another one of the hover pieces. Well, a lot of our base building stuff's done. So next I need to find some rhodite. Gotta level with you all. I cannot for the life of me remember what rhodite is. I think it's like the light green one. Now thankfully it does say mountain rhodite, so that kind of hints where it is, but I've not seen any. So yeah, let's go and do that. Next episode's going to be setting up our base and lots of money making, so expect some proper tech focus next time. But for now, just need to get all the basics done. Let's start heading back towards our base location as well, because right now I'm going a bit too far away. Mountain rhodite. Excuse me, are you a mountain or just a hill? Aha, rocks. So there's 2 of them up and running. Still taking a while though. Now we're finished with that, we're doing the next harvester. This time it's the Stellastite. I think this is the final one now. I think I've now done every harvester mission after this, which was not my intention at the start of this video, but there we are. So manufacturing, give me a refinery, thank you very much, and then a payload terminal. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look-see at that wasteland just northwest of here. Okay, you grab that. So far I don't have the pacemaker to speed these things up. Let's see if this one is any better than the other one. Just going to dodge you. Ooh, lots of steam vents again. That's really good. Ooh, this one's got a nicer view. I think I might prefer this one. There's the salt flats there, which we can go off into. There's more of these rock ranges, which just looks cool. And then there's also a desert, some grassland. It's quite varied. But I do like the fact that perhaps we can have the entrance in the salt flats and then the base starting off as soon as we enter the wasteland. Maybe. Also, this does not provide as much power as I expected. I'm not quite sure if it's because of the transfer rate or the actual energy production. Oh, it's definitely the transfer rate. Never mind, we just need more transfer. Not all of it is being transferred fast enough. That makes sense. I really missed this thing. The GeoCorp SCU. It's like the regular one, but it just looks cooler and takes way more space. There was one hiding over here as well. There we go. So now we just need to sell 300 more resources. Okay, this is going to take a while, isn't it? Ooh, on the upside, big wheels. Turns out I was really wrong. The shards were not the final ones. There's also the orange shards I've just completed, and now we also have these, which I believe are just the green ones I've been harvesting for money anyway. Why can't it ever just say the colour? So simple people like me can understand what's going on. Now, these tend to be found in big old clumps, so it really shouldn't be too difficult as soon as I find a good clump of them. There's one there, but come on, let's find a few. There we go, over here there's loads. If this is the correct one, I'll be very glad of my recent purchase of 10 of these auto miners, because this is going to make us an absolute fortune. I know I said everything else is going to make us money, but this is going to be serious money. GeoCorp license maxed, and look all that money we're getting. So does this give me the scrapper? Because that's what we were needing. So with that, we can actually use the blocks we've been given over and over again as rewards. So that's everything then. We have full access to the full range of things from GeoCorp. We even have the payload terminal. Now, again, I'm not sure if I'm going to use the payload terminal or if we're going to go with the whole only craft things. That way our factory has more uses because we can have whole crafting rooms and everything else. But right now, it is lovely seeing that. If we lose stuff, we can just buy it back. But we'll see as time goes on. I am going to just allow these, though, to completely devour this entire section. I'm also going to add a radar so people don't lose their minds. This really is super satisfying to watch, though. It's so simple as well. Even though I've misplaced loads of blocks, it's just a long conveyor with some of these receivers along it so I can grab all the different shards, and then that goes to 3 refineries with 3 of our delivery cannons. A little bit of a break from crafting things. There we go. Now what do we get from Venture? Ooh, good, some fuel. That's actually something I desperately need. And an ice cream sundae. Ah, references. Hello again, Mike. Today we'll learn about how the scrapper works. You put blocks in, you get resources out. Nice and simple. You know how we were going to build our base here? Apparently Zuzi Vroom has beat us to it. Yeah, so this is the Plateau Run, and this is where it spawned it in. I was angry at first, but then I realised I could just build my base off of this base. It already looks fantastic. And it's right next to the steam vents and everything else. Yeah, this is perfect. We'll still add loads to this to make it more us, but I think this is a sign from the game that we should choose here. Okay, so Susie Vroom, what are we doing? I'm guessing I'm going to do a race over there. Is that correct? Are you ready for the Plateau Run challenge? You have to race from one end of the plateaus to the other within the time limit. Okay, yeah, we're going to need a better vehicle than this. If you'd like to have a go, you'll need a tech with boosters. Yeah, we will. Do you want to buy the Zoomer for 10,000? Sure, at least it isn't a boom. Well, let's grab this. And let's do it with that, shall we? Ooh, that's got a decent thruster on it. No extra fuel, though. Okay, let's go down the risky route. Can I just fly over this? Oh, okay, you can't fly that high, it ruins the challenge. Darn it. Okay, you saw through me, you saw through me. There's me trying to be clever for once. It never ends well for me. This is try 3. The second try I also ended up just flying. This thing wants to fly is the problem. You've got to actively restrain it. This thing had a gyroscope. It could very easily just be used as a flying craft. Maybe a little wing. There we go. Nice and easy when you're a little bit more restrained. Not my strong point. That was loads of fun. And this is going to stay here permanently, I believe, so yeah. What do we get this time? Another coloured block. That's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, one of the other new large cabs. Again, new for me at least. A Susie Vroom cab. Oh yeah, it's her face. Neat. Isn't it nice when they give you their own face as a reward? She's quaking in fear. Okay, destroy the SAM site base, okay? You're so brave. Yeah, I am. I'm cannon fodder, but I'm brave cannon fodder, you know? Once again, destroy the chargers. Okay, we know what to do, Agent Pow. We know what to do. Once again, this has been built on a wasteland. That is insane. I mean, what are the odds of that? Is it because it's flat? It could just be looking for the closest flat space, and both times it's just found a wasteland. And this is the original one as well, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm going mad. If only we had some bombs. That'll make this easier. Gonna build a nice, simple combat vehicle for this thing. Just gonna be a load of tracks, load of front-facing armor, and then probably just loads of basic weapons. I haven't really got anything too fancy yet. I mean, we have Geocorp stuff. That's all very close range. End up going very Geocorp heavy. Just all of the Geocorp stuff slapped on here. We have loads of armor, actually. I must have just picked up over time. I've not made any or bought any of this stuff. What am I stuck on? A bit of corpse, or I have no idea what I just hit. Oh well. We can run over it and not even care. There we go. Just one more charger left. A little bit nervous about running down there against it. I think I'll charge up first. What's the best way to approach that thing? Maybe just bouncing off here and then just using the build beam to align ourselves. Enemies are too close, apparently. There we go. This may end up being very silly. Whee! Yeah, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. There we go! Wow, I think we might explode anyway. Ooh. It dropped its missiles. Now I'm back at home. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, how do I get the Geocorp, not the Geocorp, how do I get the Hawkeye license? That's the big one I'm currently missing. Oh, and look, once again I was rewarded with her decapitated face. Lovely. So here's the thing, I have been recording now for almost 7 hours. Originally I wanted to just hop on for an hour or two and just check out some stuff, but I got utterly hooked on the game again, so I am going to have to stop myself here, otherwise I'm going to complete everything I want to do in the game. So, I have a few questions though before we go away. First of all, where shall we set up our base? The first option is here next to the ice fields with the GSO HQ. Or shall we make our base over here next to the Venture Arena? Very similar area actually, it's got a bit of ice, but this also has a bit more variety, but it's mostly the buildings themselves. This one is a lot more racetracky, the other one is a lot more kind of ruins. This will be our permanent home, and obviously that's going to be very important on a base building themed playthrough. The other question is, should there be any restrictions on this playthrough? Things like you can only build with things you've crafted yourself, or perhaps only using certain corporations, lots of different things to spice up the gameplay, and I'm very, very open to suggestions. At the moment, there's no restrictions, but I could always change that later on to make things more interesting. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Terratech is a series you wish to see continued in the future. In the next episode, we are really going to focus on making one of these places our home, and also getting the last of the corporations. We're still missing 2 of them. So thank you, and goodbye. Actually, we're missing 3 of them. Wow, we're missing a lot.